Welcome to the 2025 season of Hawkmock League football with the Warriors of Foxborough High School.
What a play by Boulay!
Today's matchup is between the Foxborough Warriors and the Bishops of Archbishop Williams High School in Braintree, Massachusetts. Coming to you from Bridgewater Raynham Regional High School in Bridgewater, Massachusetts. Bringing you all of today's exciting football action are Doug Seuss, Bill Thomas.
He's got Diaz. There it is.
Now let's join Doug and Bill for today's pregame commentary.
What a call by Drew right there.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is afternoon. Doug Seuss joined today with Phil Thomas. Pat McGuire having a day off. Bringing you today's action, Final Four action from Bridgewater Raynham High School. Our own Foxborough Warriors taking on the Archbishop Williams. I'm not even sure what they're called. We'll figure that out soon. But big game. The winner gets to go to the Super Bowl in a week, right after Thanksgiving. So, Phil, what do you got on this one?
I mean, I'm interested to see how the freshman phenom quarterback plays today. It'll be a big impact for Archbishop, but I think Foxborough's defense is probably the best defense I've seen all year.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens, especially with the environment of the rain.
Right. The weather will be a factor. It is drizzling right now. Our cable crew, God bless them all, out here in this terrible weather. But it will impact their passing game. You mentioned they have a freshman quarterback. This kid has been scouted by colleges since his 7th grade year, is what we heard. And he's already gotten D1 interest. They do like to throw the ball. They upset Hanover last week, beaten by 2 points. And Hanover was a team that we figured we were going to have another rematch 3 years in a row.
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly some excitement on Archbishop's side, but like you said, I mean, the upset. So it'll be interesting to see what powerhouse Foxborough looks like tonight. The veteran, senior leadership, I think, will be the huge difference between, the young Archbishop team. So.
Right. And also, we have a scratch today, and Ryan Foley is not going to be playing. And Jack Taft, who has played very well in recent weeks. A couple weeks ago, had 5 touchdowns, 1 game. Last week, Jack had another great game, even sharing duties with Ryan Foley. But today, he gets to be the workhorse.
Yeah, I'm expecting another big game out of Taft. I think 7 or 8 touchdowns the last 2 games. I mean, no better playoff run than that right there. So I'm expecting probably another 2 touchdowns out of Taft.
And our line, again, is always the key factor. We're solid across the front. Still, Suarez is out for the season, but the other guys have stepped up. And if we grind the ball, I see nothing but positive for us. And defensively, again, I think we're going to see more of Trevor Palmer in action today with that pass rush. If I believe they're called the Archies, if in fact they decide they still want to throw the ball in these conditions.
Yeah, I think the pass rush will be the difference today. I think if you make the quarterback uncomfortable, that's probably where the most success for Foxborough will be.
Okay, so we'll join you shortly. Any predictions, Phil?
I think Foxborough 42-28.
I'm going to say Foxborough by 14 as well. I'm not going to give a score because I'm never right, but I'll go by 14 points.
Hey, Mike Everson, I'd switch headsets if you can, because that headset's going to break down.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask that all in attendance please remove all headgear and stand for the playing of our national anthem.
home. We're back to action here at Bridgewater Raynham High School. The Archbishop Williams Bishops, we got the correct name, against our own Foxborough Warriors. Foxborough won the toss, elected to receive, which I kind of like. I'm here joined by Phil Thomas, filling in for Pat McGuire. Phil agrees. You like us getting the ball first, right?
Yeah, I totally agree. I think this is a good way to set the tone, start early.
Yeah, the Bishops run a pretty wide open offense. They have a freshman quarterback. We mentioned in the pregame that very, very talented young man, has a big arm. The weather, it looks like it has stopped raining, but it is a wet field, which will lead to a wet ball. Even though we have a turf environment here, the turf does hold water to some degree. All right. We apologize right now in advance until we get copies of the rosters. We pretty much know our Foxborough kids, but for Archbishop Williams, we have no roster to go by. And the numbers are actually a little difficult to read if they're not up close. So back for Foxborough, we have Cam Rice, and we get a squib kick. And it's going to be taken by one of our upbacks. I think it might have been Joey Lombardi. Yeah, it was Joey Lombardi, number 11. He had his legs cut out from under him immediately, and he's not getting up. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. Joey Lombardi's been playing a lot of football for us this year. Is both a running back and a linebacker, and he's in a lot of pain.
It's not what you want to see.
No. It's definitely the leg area. That the tackler did come in low and hard. Joe got about a 5-yard return before he was dropped. This changes things up a little bit too, because if Joe was part of the offensive game plan with Foley being out, now you're definitely going into your depth chart there, Phil.
Yeah, I mean, Lombardi's been playing both ways and had a very big year so far.
Right.
Foley out too. I got to wonder if they'll go to one of the sophomores, Hardeman or Pignone.
Yeah, and defensively, Foley and Lombardi are both linebackers too.
Yep.
So
very impactful linebackers.
Yeah. So again, this is a Final Four semifinal matchup. The winner advances to the Division 5 Super Bowl. Date to be determined. We do know that it's at Gillette Stadium, as it has been for recent years. Well, Joe's hobbling off, and that's kind of like a positive sign. He may need a couple minutes to regroup, but he is walking. It looks like he's able to put some pressure on his legs too. So. All right, Foxborough will start at their own 35-yard line. The Bishops come out. Looks like they got a three-man. Looks like they got a three-man front with 4 backers.
2 high safeties. Worry about the deep
Yeah.
ball.
Now they roll up another guy on the D end over there, and we're going to get a whistle right off the bat.
Timeout.
Timeout already.
Before the first play of the game.
Wow, I've never seen that, Phil.
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting way to start, especially when they just had a few minutes with the player down. Gotta wonder if they didn't like the look that they were given.
Yeah, I mean, Foxborough, obviously, like everybody, we all watch a lot of film on our opponents, and you try to put in a few new wrinkles at every game, but you more or less got to stay with your bread and butter. And in Foxborough's case, it's the running game, and Dulesky being able to scramble if he doesn't pass. But for them to call a quick timeout.
I gotta wonder if they weren't expecting Cam Rice to be in right away. So they were like trying to get a quick look to stack the box, and we're like, wait a minute, they might take a shot.
All right, so now we do see a 4-man front now. 5, they're going with a 5. Drop the backer back. And this is Taft. And he's going to get a yard. Good penetration there by the Bishops. Number 57 in on that tackle.
Going back to the game plan, though, if Lombardi is hurt, seriously injured, that means more reps on Boulay, too, on offense.
This is true.
A very impactful player that plays both sides as well. That's even more of a workload on him.
Yeah, that's a good point, Phil, because the kids that are used to playing both ways, obviously their stamina it's got to be solid, but if they're not used to playing a whole game both ways, it's going to drain them a little bit. So the Bishops are moving around that front. They're coming with some pressure. Dulesky's going to throw a little soft pass to Rice. Rice is out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. They'll bring up a 3rd and 2 situation. Nice little safe call there, Phil.
Yeah, it was a very good call by Crew right there. Get him underneath everyone, get him in space. What I liked about Taft, too, is Taft knew right away just get out there and find a body to hit.
All right, here we go. We got a replay. Yep, you're right. There's Taft out there. And as always, our receivers do a really good job blocking downfield. So they actually gave him a first down. He got up. Oh, I like that. I thought he went out before the marker. So Foxborough picks up a first down on their first series. Ball at their own 45-yard line. Again, Rice will split wide to the left side. Got Boulay and Taft in the backfield. This is going to be Taft, and he's going to get nothing. Great penetration there. Number 5, it looks like, for the Bishops.
I can't tell if that's number 22 or not for Archbishop. Their outside backer, yeah, it is 22.
Right.
He's a physical kid. Last 3 plays, he's got on one of our linemen, whether it's LaCroix or O'Keefe, and he's just going right at him.
Okay. We lost a yard on that carry, so it's going to be 2nd and 11 from our own 44. All right, and Foxborough breaks the huddle. Again, Vieira's our center. Got Corliss and O'Keefe as the guards. We're going to see it. Oh, Dulesky's going to have to avoid the rush. He's going to get sacked for a 4-yard loss. A lot of great pressure there by the Bishops. 75, 53, 57. There's a whole host of white jerseys out there. Dulesky's legs allow him to elude that first tackler. And then when he steps up, he runs out of space. So this is a 3rd and 14 play.
Looks like both teams are switching a nice little personnel change right here.
All right, the Bishops are going with a 3-man front. They roll up an outside guy now. Single safety over the top. He's got it. Good job. That's Bolin.
What a great catch.
Wow, I mean, he had to worry about the sideline right there. We'll see a replay on this right here. The ball, Dulesky hung this ball up. If he'd had lower trajectory, then nice little stop and go move.
What a route.
What a nice route. And here's where he's got to concentrate. And he does a really good job. He only has to get 1 foot down. He gets both. And that's a big gain on a 3rd and 14. So Foxborough has another first down. They're at the 28 of the Bishops. And Taft, he's got O'Keefe in front of him. And he's going to backwards flip ahead for a few more yards. He's going to get about 5 out of that carry. All right, you see, here's our buck sweep. There's Corliss. Here comes O'Keefe. The thing I like about our guards is their vision. Their heads are on pivots, so they're always like looking ahead, but they also look to their inside where the pursuit's coming.
Yeah,
So-
that's some special talent right there by our guards to do that, especially when like you get a lot of plays like that when we pull our guards so often.
So that was actually a gain of 8, and then Taft just gets the first down with another good run. He is now inside the 15 down to the 13, it looks like. Number 11 on the tackle. Again, look at O'Keefe. He looks ahead. 2 guys. He gets a piece of 2 guys right there, and Jack does a really good job of following that big blocker. So Foxborough's picked up 3 first downs. They are on the move.
Rain's starting to come down too.
Yep. It's going to off and on maybe throughout the course of this game. Taft is a single back. Boulay now as a wing. And there's going to be a quick out to Rice. He gets a block by Hassett. He cuts inside. He's going to get about 5 yards inside the 10. Hassett does a really good job blocking out there to allow Rice to pick up an extra couple at the end of that run. I like the call here.
Archbishop shifted late, too.
So here you go, 2nd and 5. Foxborough can pick up a first down inside the 5-yard line. Now we have, Taft is still the single back with Boulay. And this is going to be Dulesky himself. And Dulesky's going to be inside the 5 for a first down. He's close, but not in. Again, I like the call. Caru's mixing things up pretty good. Now you're going to see some beef coming in. We'll go with 2 tight ends.
Looks like Hardiman is going in for a Lombardi spot.
Yeah, Hardiman's in, Palmer's in, and Rice and Hassett check out. So we have a 1st and goal just inside the 2-yard line. 7.5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. The Bishops are all jammed up there. Wow. He gets maybe a yard. It looks like he's inside the 1, but they had a lot of white jerseys there.
It's one of those things when you go under center like that, it's so hard because nowadays with a tush push and everything, the defense is just adjust to the middle.
It is. You see a quick look. It's really difficult when you're used to a shotgun, too, and getting that feel for the ball. Yeah, that outside end come right in, throws Taft backwards. Jack does a really good, number 4. Jack does a good job of holding on to that ball, securing it, too. This is almost where you want to go wide. He's
Got
in.
him. There we go.
That's Taft. No, that was Boulay. It looked like it might have been Gabe Boulay. I think it was Gabe. Well, they're calling Taft on the speaker there, but looked like Boulay was one that got up off the bottom of the pile. So Andrew Higgins in for the all-important extra point attempt. Good snap, good hold, and a good kick. And over the fence, into the woods. All right, we're going to see a replay. No, Boulay set the block. It was
Taft, yeah.
It was Taft. He bounced.
Yeah.
So he went to the opposite side, yeah. So it looked like, because Boulay was on the bottom of that pile there.
I will say, though, I know last week, I think Archbishop went for 2 every time. Or they started and went for 2 the first 2 times.
All right.
Oh, ball stuck in the tree.
Oh, look at that.
It'll be interesting to see if Archbishop goes for the 7 or if they will kick and then or go for the 2 if they can get on the board. This is one of those things, too. It's never too early, but it's never too late to...
I mean, when you go for 2, there's obviously a couple reasons. 1, you don't have a great kicking game. Or 2, you have high confidence in your 2-point play. I would think it's the latter more than the former. I think they probably have a decent kicker. It's just that if you can be successful, they are big up front.
Yeah, they definitely get some good power going on the D-line, and it'll be interesting to see how their O-line is.
All right, they have 3 guys back. I believe number 4 is in the middle. Number 2 might be to the far outside. And this could be 15 to the near side. Again, we have no roster. We apologize in advance. Russo, squib kick. Oh, he
gets
touched
right by
it.
him.
That's key. That's key. There it is. There's a flag down. There's a block in the back. That's going to be pushed inside the 5-yard line. That's going to be a half the distance to the goal. Nice kick by Cam Russo.
Those are one of those good things about that turf, too. You get a good bounce like that.
So we're going to see. This is the middle guy, number 4.
Oh, what a great bounce.
And I can tell you right now, he's not a shortstop. But the turf does make funny bounces. And I think right here, you're going to see the block in the back right there. So they're going to probably be at the 4-yard line. Yep, they are. They're at the 4, taking over their first possession of the game.
I mean, what a great start. You get 3rd and long to now you're up 7-0, and you get first defensive drive. They're at the 4-yard line.
All right, so Palmer is on the blind side as the right defensive end. Number 1 is the quarterback. They have a single back. Trips to the right, and they got motion. And we're going to see, that's actually a pass right there. Little shuttle. So anytime you see that ball leave the quarterback's hands with a forward toss, it is a pass and not a handoff.
I'm actually not a big fan of that play. I think it's a little unnecessary extra, because God forbid if he missed that ball or slips out of the hand.
Safely putting it into the cradle versus tossing it up in the air. I agree with you there, Phil. Now we're going to see the trips to this side. Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6.
Will Kessock in at middle linebacker for Lombardi.
Okay, this is a straight-ahead dive to the big fullback, number 23. He's going to have a first down. 22, actually. All right. This kid is a house. I can tell you that. His build, I'm going to say he's a good 210 pounds, if not more.
Ball's held out loose, though. It'll be interesting if Foxborough can get that out at any point today.
He does get the first down. Again, they go trips to the far side, single back to the near side. 22 is the lone back next to the quarterback. And he gets the handoff again. He's going middle, and he's grinding. He's grinding for 5 yards. Good carry. Dulesky at the bottom of that pile, helping with the tackle.
Archbishop does have some good size at their receivers. It's number 3 and 4, some tall kids.
All right, Foxborough with a 5-man front now. And we're going to see a drop back pass. A quick little curl route. Pass it on a tackle. I believe number 0 might have been the receiver right there. We're going to see a reverse angle view here. A gain of 4. All right. No, it's number 4. Yep. Again, apologize. The numbers are very difficult. You can see them better on the screen than we can see them from the box here. 3rd and 1. I'm thinking we're going with the big man on a dive play right here. Now he's going to pass. Well, got to dump that out.
What a great open field tackle.
Yeah, it really was.
Are they going to give him the
Bolin.
first?
Yeah, he's going to get the first. It says Bolin on the tackle. All right, this is a little interesting call here. Obviously, they're anticipating Foxborough coming hard up the middle. Play action. Little soft dump. All right. Yeah, it's really good tackle by Bolin in the open field, like you said. So the Bishops are moving.
Even on that play right there, it's a quick screen, but you can tell that this kid's got some poise in that pocket.
Mm-hmm.
He's comfortable and confident.
Yeah, absolutely, Phil. Ball's on the 21 of the Bishops. Now we're going to see the same little thing, a little swing pass. Nothing this time. Foxborough snuffs it out. Here you go, Iorio, Boulay. This is almost like a naked screen, too. There isn't, any real blocking out front of him. All right?
Yeah, just...
All right, look, he's got nobody there blocking for him, actually. So they lose 4 on this on that play. Bring up a 2nd and 14. And number 22 checks out. They actually had 12 guys in the huddle.
Yeah, I was going to say, they broke the huddle with 12 right there.
They broke the huddle with 12. All right, there's the middle screen. Nice tackle by Dulesky. So we haven't seen a downfield shot yet. All right, everything's been underneath. So, decent blocking. Palmer with a little pressure right there. But again, look at Dulesky reads that. Is this a lineman possibly downfield? It's got to be.
They go with the lineman down with the middle screen, but you didn't touch anyone.
I know.
Especially Dulesky just creeped up and waited for him. He let him catch it and made the tackle.
So this is a big 3rd down and 11. Ball at the 25-yard line of the Bishops.
I think we might see our downfield shot here.
Good possibility. Looking to his right. Yeah, he gets hammered. That's Diaz. Diaz is the first one there. Iorio's there, and Palmer. There's a meeting of the blue jerseys on the freshman quarterback from Archbishop Williams. Diaz, like him and Iorio, just like, especially Diaz, he came in real quick.
Flew off that edge.
He flew off. So back for Foxborough, we have Taft and Rice. Now it looks like number 11 is doing the punting.
On the edge of the end zone, too.
Yeah, he is. He's right on the goal line. Need to have a good snap here. Here it is. No real pressure. I'd let this ball bounce. Get away. Get away. Great field position. Foxborough's going to have it like at their own 46-yard line. Great defensive stand there. Get the Warriors back on offense.
What great position to start, too. 46-yard line. First quarter is completely going Foxborough's way right here.
Sure is. We're down to 1:41. The quarterback there, again, was definitely looking downfield. He was looking for that long shot like you predicted, Phil. Just his line did not hold up for him to get that ball off. And, Foxborough now, great opportunity. Hassett.
No one's on Cam Rice here.
Yeah,
just shifting out.
Shifting out. That was
they're shifting late. Got him.
He sure does.
He's got him, Coach.
You called that one, Phil. A late adjustment by the Bishops. I mean, you cannot leave Cam Rice unattended.
The kid is one of the fastest kids on our roster. You have no one spying, let alone covering him on a one-on-one.
Wow. They were worried about Hassett out there, and rightfully so, but the weapon right there is Cam Rice. And Gillespie throws he throws a teardrop here. Look at this ball, just drops right in behind the defender, hits him in stride, which is what you want to do, and all number 3 can do is try and rip the ball away. So here we go back to Taft. He's going to bounce it outside a little bit. He's still fighting ahead. He gets pushed back after about a 2-yard gain.
What I love about Gillespie on that pass, going back to it, is he looked right, hit over the top. He didn't do anything. He just did his quick drop, and he saw he was there and took the shot.
Yeah.
Which is one of those things which is great.
Right. He didn't have to look for his secondary receiver because he, like you said, he kind of looked off knowing that Rice was probably going to be his target anyhow.
And that's all you need, especially when you got that open guy. It's no point in trying to make a play. Just do your thing, let it out, let it fly.
All right, second and we'll call it 9 from the 11-yard line. And we're going to see a bootleg. And I think Cam can take this. Reverse field. Pick up a block, pick up a block. Well, there's a lot of run by Cam Gillespie.
When he scrambles, that kid can make any play.
Right.
Is there a flag? It looks like a defensive holding.
Yeah, I was going to say it can't be a lineman downfield because he never threw the ball. Yep. The referee is talking to Coach Marnelli. I mean, obviously, if you can get the yardage and save the down, you want to go that way.
Especially what the flag is. If it's a defensive hold, I think it's automatic first down.
Automatic first down as well.
Holding call on the Bishops.
I like it. So Foxborough it's not an automatic first down though, Phil. They're keeping second down, which is okay because we'll get the yardage. We are at the 5. We need 3 for a first down.
11 seconds in the first quarter left.
Clock will start on the snap, I believe. We have an official timeout now. Coach, I think, is looking for a further explanation. Maybe he's asking why it's not an automatic first down. It's hard to tell with Federation rules. It has nothing to do with the officials, which we know are always good, and they do their best job. But the rules are tricky with Federation. I mean, you play under NCAA rules forever, and then all of a sudden, like 3-4 years ago, we switched to Federation, and there's still like nuances that we learn about all the time. And this may be one of them.
I feel like there's a lot of hiccups when it comes to the Federation rules, which is understandable. You played a certain way for so long. But it's one of those things, too, where it's like, even if I'm Foxborough, I'm asking, do I have to run a play? Because if it's only 5 yards, will it start on the counter or will it go right away?
Right.
Because if you could get out of here and just kind of regroup, you have them on the edge of their feet, like don't have to run a play, draw something up.
Right. If the wind were a factor and you wanted to keep it for a potential, kick, then you definitely want that time. But if it's not going to be a factor there, then the last 11 seconds, you got the momentum right now. You just don't want to see the Bishops regroup if they have time to on the sidelines. So Dulesky's going back out. It looks like the clock is staying at 11 seconds.
Yeah. It seems like it will be 2nd and 2 as well, so it must not be a first down.
Yeah, 2nd and 2. So that is one of the things that defensive holding in this case is not an automatic. Dulesky takes a snap, gives it to Taft. Taft's going to, he's close. Wow, he gets marked inside the 1. That's going to be the last play of the quarter. They're going to give him a first down, though. We're going to have 4 cracks from inside the 1. Here we go, replay.
Very close.
Yeah.
Great second burst there by Taft.
Yeah, it was. Athletic. No doubt. Jack is a very athletic young man. And again, there's a situation where he didn't start playing tackle football till he was well into middle school. And we're certainly glad he did. Only a junior. We get to see him again next year.
Four downs from the 1. I bet you they go back out with that under center 3 running back look. Especially with the first 2 downs, there's no need to be shotgun.
It's just a weird thing sometimes. Again, guys that all year long you're in the shotgun, sometimes referred to as the pistol, and then all of a sudden you go underneath center. And, someone like Dulesky can do it because he's just good at adjusting. And, of course, his Pop Warner youth football career, a lot of it was under center. So it's not like it's foreign to him.
No, 100%.
Yeah. First and goal from the 1. We get a full house backfield, and Dulesky's going to go in. And he's in.
He's in.
He's
definitely in.
I like that. 2 drives, 2 scores. That one was definitely set up by the defensive stand, forcing a punt by the Bishops. So Andrew Higgins on again to kick. And once again, he's solid. All right. Nothing fancy here. This is the tush push. He doesn't even get a push. That's just Dulesky driving with his own legs. Strong young man.
People forget just because he's so fast, he's got some strong legs when he runs.
Oh, yeah.
I think you said last week you were talking about him, like he's a strong kid.
Yeah, he works out a lot. I think his goal is to play receiver in college, which obviously he was playing receiver the last couple of years for us. And then, this year when we kind of like had a quarterback quandary, he bounced back to his original position. We do have Max Dorsell in the warm-up tunnel. Max has played a few times this year and has done well when he's been out there.
Yeah, I think, too, is like one of those things where Dulesky's such a good playmaker that it's one of those things where you just want one of your better playmakers have the ball every play compared to being at a receiver. Especially we had Marcelo for 3 years, who was a very, very good, unbelievable quarterback where you could use Dulesky somewhere else.
Right, and the strength of Marcelo, and there were several. I mean, his leadership, his football IQ. All right, he could scramble. Mike was faster than most people gave him credit for, and we know that from baseball when he's your leadoff hitter in baseball.
100%.
And then he had the big arm. But, Dulesky's made the adjustment. And like we said, Dorsell, if we go to Dorsell, we basically only lose the scrambling ability. And Max has got a real good arm, and he reads secondaries pretty well. So Bishops will now get their second possession. They were up, by the way, on that kickoff. They came up expecting another squib kick, and Russo puts it over their heads into the end zone. So now it'll be timeout Foxborough.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's hard to adjust too because you get played back, but Foxborough hasn't really had a consistent deep kick or squib. Mm-hmm. They've used Russo to a kind of a comfortable way where they let him kind of boot the ball wherever they feel most confident.
Right.
And he's had some success this year on the kickoffs.
Oh yeah,
and punts. Yeah. We've had a pretty great special teams year.
Yeah, he has, and he even earlier in the year was kicking point afters because I think Higgins was out. But it's a luxury when you can have two kickers like that. So, and everybody will never forget Sam Carpenter. So, Sam Carpenter at the University of Pittsburgh, but. Certainly a weapon when we had him kicking for us for a few years. So,
yeah, I remember coming to games and seeing them kick field goals. I've never seen a Foxborough kid kick, or let alone make.
Yeah, that's true, right? So the Bishops with their second possession, starting at their own 20-yard line. If you're just joining us, we are just starting the second quarter. Foxborough scored on the first play of the second quarter, make it 14-0. We have motion, number 3 in motion. And high snap, and a straight ahead dive by the big boy, 22. And he's fighting off blocks. He's trying to stiff arm Dulesky, but this play's being strung out, and he's still not down. It's going to take let me see. All 11 Foxborough Warriors are in there.
Yep.
There are 11 blue jerseys around that kid. This is a strong running back.
Nothing there.
Wow.
Cuts it out.
Look,
wow.
And I like what Dulesky's doing here. Dulesky strings this out, and there is a loss of 5. But look at, all of a sudden now, more guys
just
coming
flying
in.
to the ball to hit him.
With our younger kids, we try to teach them that. If a kid's tied up, don't stand back and watch. Come up and finish it off. That's what you do right there. So they lose 5. It's 2nd and 15. They come trips wide to our side, and we're going to see a little rollout. And incomplete pass, but there is a flag now. We're going to get a hold.
Interesting decision, though, if Foxborough wants to accept or decline, because it could be 3rd and 15.
I think we'll decline here because you're only going to get half the distance anyhow, Phil.
And they haven't ran any plays that really scare us defensively yet. They haven't taken any shots, and they haven't really set anything up either. A lot of draws and a lot of quick passes.
Little dump screens, yeah. I mean, right here, if they take the penalty, you're only getting 7 yards, right? Take the down, have 3rd and 15. Ball's at the 15. This is why Coach is in the Hall of Fame.
Definitely, and it's also a pretty hard spot to be in as a freshman quarterback.
Oh.
No matter how talented and good you are, you're down 14 early second quarter and 3rd and 15 in your own 15-yard line.
And he's already feeling pressure. All right, we're going to see twins to both sides now. Empty backfield. There's actually 22s lined up in the slot over there. And here we go. Little middle screen. He fumbles that.
What a great hit by Boulay.
That's going to be, they're going to call an incomplete pass. Oh, that's close. That's close. But they're going to call it incomplete, which is okay because this forces the punt. He actually took 2 steps after he had the ball here. So he secures it.
He never secured
it's a great call. That is a great call.
He never secured it. That's one of those wet ball.
That's the wet
football
ball
slipping right through. But Boulay
yeah.
read that like a book. He came up and was ready for it.
Again, Phil, trying with the screen. So I saw him take the 2 steps. I just didn't see the ball come out that quickly, but great call by the officials right there. All right, punting from the own 3-yard line. Good. Ball's down. Oh, straight up. Get away. Get away. Don't even have to touch it. We're going to get great field position again. Wet ball.
Yep. And it's those things, too, is it's uncomfortable being a punter. You've punted twice now within your 5-yard line.
All right, here's the punt. Right on the hands. I mean, he does do a great job recovering, gets a favorable bounce. If that's on grass, that ball may take a different hop.
And then you got Palmer coming right off the edge at you.
So Foxborough, with yet even better field position than the first 2 drives, they are at the Bishop's 41-yard line. And we're going to come trips to the near side. Boland's the outside guy. We got 2 guys in the slot.
Diaz at the right tight end.
This could be a little screen right here. No, they're going with Taft. Trying to mix it up. He gets 2 yards.
With that far field and the trips, though, the way they're covering with no safety high, I wonder if they'll roll out Cam left with Diaz coming across. That's a big play they've had success on this year.
Yeah, using Diaz as the backside tight end coming, yeah. So 14-0 Foxborough, 10 minutes to go till halftime. We have a 2nd and 9, gain of 1 actually on that previous carry by Taft. Foxborough breaks the huddle, and then we're coming with, again, Hassett and Rice here. No safety. You're right, Phil. This is dangerous. There's the roll.
Oh, what a play, Kobe.
Kobe adjusted to that, found open space.
A flag on the sideline.
Could maybe a face mask at the end or something, or, I mean, he caught the ball in bounds.
I just hope it's not a sideline warning.
This is a great adjustment by Hassett. He sees Daleski's in trouble.
What a ball, though. Rolling left.
Right? Oh,
Face
it was a
mask.
face mask.
Yep.
He got him by face mask. Look at Coach Dooley.
I love that excitement.
You think he's pumped?
Looks like that'll bring the ball to the 11.
Wow. I tell you, everything's going Foxborough's way right now. Foxborough Coach Dooley trying to keep a dry ball there, gets a new one in. First and 10. Foxborough can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. Taft is the lone back. Rice is the lone wide out. And this is Taft. He's not going to get a lot.
Foxborough's had some explosive plays on the pass game, but run-wise, I feel like we're getting a lot of 2-yard, 3-yard runs, but they're very hard 2 yards, like earned. We haven't really broke one yet.
Yeah, it credit to the Bishop's front because they are stopping at for short gains.
Especially the last 2 weeks, Taft's had a lot of big runs that he's broken.
We saw that a year ago when we played Hanover, and they pretty much had Angelini bottled up the whole game until right at the very end when we needed it.
Was it 40 seconds left?
Yeah, something like that.
Broke an 80-yard
run. So Taft is due to break one, but we're going to see the bootleg. And Cam can take this. Cam can take this. He's going to get about 3 yards out of that. Rice, I think it was Rice that might have fallen down.
I actually believe he was hit. Like, I think it was a full one-on-one, just kid popped him.
Yeah, I mean, that's beyond the 5-yard zone downfield.
I'm not sure if if Daleski crossed the line and that's why that kid popped him. But
right. All right, we're going to see the replay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's unnecessary.
That should be a targeting play almost.
Because he went right up underneath the face mask. Yeah. There's one that might have been missed because he's beyond 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. He's actually defenseless there too because he's looking back.
It's not even like looking for the flag. That's just more like
there's a free.
The danger.
There's a free. There you go. I love it. I love the strategy. I love the execution and the discipline. So that changes things up a whole lot. They're not going to get 5. They'll get half the distance, but it makes it more manageable. It's 3rd and 3. I'd almost do it again.
Yeah, they've got them. Even on like the ones we go on 1, I feel like they're very jumpy.
Right. Dulesky, good penetration here. There's a flag. We're probably going to get a hold against Foxborough, and that should be a late flag right there. Wow, Dulesky's well out of bounds, and he gets thrown to the ground by his jersey. We're probably going to get a hold against Foxborough on this one.
Yeah, 22. I think it was 22 that got the initial pressure. He flew through that A gap.
And again, that's that running back. All right, we're going to see this play.
Right through that A gap.
Yeah. The play never really stood a chance. There's a flag from behind. Now, what right here? I mean, he's already passed the line. That's the NFL. You're seeing a flag because it's the quarterback, even though he's running. So, becomes 4th down. Foxborough.
Oh.
It was against Foxborough. They declined it. We're going to see. Are we going to see Higgins? Yeah, we're going to see Higgins attempt a field goal here. So a good stand right now by the Bishops. So this will be a 30-yard field goal attempt by Andrew Higgins. Good snap, good hold. And we got a good kick. Higgy pops it through. So we don't waste the opportunity. We come away with 3, but that means the Bishops have to score 3 touchdowns because even going for 2, they only get to 16 with 2 scores. It's all good.
Looks like they dropped 2 back instead of 3.
Yeah, now they're in between now because they've had it squibbed and they've had it kicked over their head.
They do leave a lot of space, though, between the,
right in the
10
middle,
to 30.
Right in the middle, right? That's where a hard squib right there works, too. We'll see what Russo does here. All right, he's going deep. Oh, it goes out of bounds. That's going to draw a flag. And 22 just sends Philbin. There's the flag. 22 just got a flag because he drilled Philbin out of bounds.
There's a lot of emotions coming out right now.
Heck yeah. So that's probably going to be a dead ball foul. So you're going to have because the ball is out of bounds, that's dead ball. So Foxborough will be penalized for that kick not landing. There you go. So, and then we're going to see. There you go. So Foxborough actually benefits from this. Where the ball would have been at the 35, now they're going to move it back 15, so it'll be at the 20 again. It's almost like he kicked it through the end zone.
Yeah. It's one of those unnecessary plays, too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the ball's already out of bounds. You're going to have the best field position you've had yet today.
I'm not going to say this in a negative manner, all right? I'm not going to say this in a negative manner, but where you said it's unnecessary, absolutely true, all right? It's depending on how you look at it, you could say that's a dirty play, all right? It's certainly an unnecessary play.
Yeah.
I mean, there's where people get hurt and for no reason.
Especially, too, it's like obviously you want that kid lined up to make a hit and make a good contact on a kick return. But when the ball's already out of bounds, it's like, obviously you don't know it. You don't hear the whistle, but it's one of those things, too, it's such a hard play to make.
Right.
Because he's already by you, too.
Right. Well, I think if he's looking back, all right, even to set up that block, he may have seen that the ball went out, He doesn't see his return guy running with it. And, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But, again, that's an unnecessary play where somebody could get hurt. And right now, he's not in the game right now.
Going with an empty look.
Yeah, they are going empty. All right, we're going for the quick out pass. Oh, Philbin gets beat.
Pull!
Oh. Are they going to say he's down? The official out on the hash looks like he's going to mark it down. Yeah, it is. Foxborough, the referees give it to Foxborough. This sideline official had the best view. The guy on the hash. All right. This is Boulay. That's all ball. Yes, great call. Great call by the sideline official right there. Even a better play by Gabe Boulay.
That's twice now Boulay's found that ball and almost taken it out. But that's the most yards they've had today, Archbishop.
On one play, yeah. So the Warriors, again, and now this is their fourth possession where they even start in a better spot. Just watch Boulay's hand right here. He's in on the ball, and he's pulling as he's going with all his weight coming away from the runner. Oh, that's you teach that, but kids got to be able to execute it.
And when you see it full speed, it's a great play to watch.
It's awesome. So nothing's going right for the Bishops. We're at 7:21 remaining in the half. Foxborough now on their fourth possession at the 37-yard line of the Bishops.
7:21 and counting, too.
We're awaiting a Jack Taft breakaway run here. And a nice tackle, number 5. Yep, number 5 with a nice tackle. Taft would have had the corner for a bigger gain. There's no gain, actually. They spot him for a yard loss. So, 2nd and 11.
That defensive line, that pressure, they are getting a lot of pressure.
They are doing a great job.
Wonder if they take a shot here.
All right. And again, we're looking at a 4-man front. They're filling the C gap right there. And we're going to see the bootleg to Palmer.
And he's still going.
Palmer with a great catch and run. And he takes a lick at the end. and he bounces up. Look at.
I got to see this hit.
Here's a guy that never touches the ball offensively. Look at the hands.
Breaks one.
Yeah.
Gets hit low and then high.
And again, what makes that kid break that first tackle? His strength, because he works out.
Yep. That kid's in the weight room all the time. He's a hard worker.
Yeah. What a career he's had.
Well, for a kid that doesn't play much offense other than blocking, that was a great slip and release at tight end.
It's a great play call, too. So we have first down. And now we're going to see Taft. There it is. There it is. His best run so far. And he's still going. He's still going. He gets about 13 on that carry. I love the fact, 71, is that Diaz?
Yes, I believe that's Diaz.
All right, a great push from behind. He comes flying up because he's hitting the pile. He's not aiding the runner. So I think this is him that comes flying in. No, it's somebody else.
65.
It was Corliss. Yeah. There's Diaz. All right. First down, Foxborough, 12-yard line. Rice splits wide. Yep. And again, Taft's in. Is they going to get?
They marked him short.
They mark him. You can't get much closer than that. He looks like he's slowed up a little bit at that corner too. All right, we're going to see the replay. There you go, Corliss and O'Keefe. Look, he slows up just a bit here, and then he tries a lunge. Credit to him, he kept the ball tight, so that way there he's not going to fumble, right? You don't want to fumble through the end zone.
Yeah, and it's first down. You don't want to.
Yeah.
As much as you want that diving touchdown. You don't want to lose that and get a touchback.
Oh, I think, no, they don't give it to him. He took a shot. Got a player down for the Bishops. Did his helmet come off? I think so. Oh, my goodness. I hope he's okay. Little reverse pivot handoff by Dulesky with a full house backfield. This is a very young Archbishop Williams team too, you know, so, I mean, they're going to be a force in the upcoming years, not just because of that quarterback, but I'm told that quite a few of these kids are sophomores that are starters.
Yeah, I believe they're a lot of their skilled guys and some of their interior line are very young, like you said.
All right, so you see a reverse. No, there he is. Okay.
Number 4 off that edge.
Yeah, it's right there. He lost his helmet. Number 57 it is for the Bishops. The trenches, that's a tough place. You got a lot of strong young men with a lot of force going at each other.
He's sitting up, though. That's a good sign.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so no backboard.
Getting him up. That's great.
Probably a really good concussion. It's always tough coming back after. That's about a 20, 25-minute break right there. So for both teams, I mean, obviously the Bishops worried about their teammate, and then Foxborough riding a hot hand, all of a sudden you get 20-plus minutes to cool off. All right, Dulesky, is he going under center? He is going under center. He fumbles.
Oh, for the snap. I don't think Dulesky has it.
I don't think he does either.
Did our center get it?
Wow, we
third
lucked
down.
out.
I don't know who landed on that, but it is third down.
Yeah, Dulesky was reaching with one hand. Here's where you go wide. They literally have all 11 guys up.
Oh, I don't think he broke. They give him a touchdown? Oh, he calls forward progress short.
Nope. Nothing again. I don't know if we got a replay on that one, but
there was a Bishop player that literally got behind Taft and just started pulling his arm. Oh, this is a snap. The ball.
Right.
Oh, actually,
he was in.
He
fell into the. Well, might have been after the whistle. Again, I go wide.
They jumped.
Well, I get you half a yard.
You always just need a clean snap here to get in.
I know.
But now they're going to be even more on his face.
I would say if Dulesky went to shotgun, it would force the Bishops to call a timeout. You know, clock is running. We're coming down to 3 minutes to go in the half. But they're expecting this under center. If Dulesky goes to shotgun, it'll force them to call a timeout because then they have no idea what the play is going to be.
Yeah, you almost even – do you just toss it out to Taft? Like fake the pressure,
Boulet's going to be wide open.
He's in.
Taft's in. Went off tackle, right side. That's a gutsy goal line stand there, though. That's the hardest yard Foxborough's worked for all day. Taft continues to add to his total, too, Phil.
Is that his second or third today?
That's his second.
Second.
Higgins again.
Oh, yeah, Dulesky has one too, right,
Yep.
on the ground? Yeah.
From the end zone. Good view coming up here, folks. Foxborough, the whole line blocks down, and Taft he needed a yard, but it wasn't an easy yard. Took us 4 tries. Actually 5, if you count the penalty. So a commanding 24-point lead with 2:51 to go in the half. The Bishops do get the second half kickoff, which obviously if they can get a 2-for-1 out of this, meaning that they can get a score of some type before the half, then get the ball to start the second half, they could climb back into this game.
Yeah, they need something on this drive.
100%.
Can't go into the half down 24. Even if you don't score, you get a field goal. Just something to get like some offensive momentum going.
Got to do something.
But the way this is going for Foxborough, you never know. This might be a fumble somewhere going on this drive.
All right. Another kind of squibby kick. That ball spins back. Oh, he's down. He's down. Oh, my goodness. At the 15. Everything going right for Foxborough. Everything going wrong for Archbishop Williams. This ball spins back. It's like a nice, great tee shot, a chip shot. Look how that thing comes back.
Bounce.
And then right there. He didn't have possession of the ball, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, 2 actually wasn't down.
Yeah. His knee touched, but he never had possession of the ball. But the game happened so quickly that the official, again, just it is a safety measure probably more than anything else.
And it's obviously a lot easier to just call him down there than let him up. And then if he breaks, and it's like.
Right. And have 5 guys drill him as he's getting up. So that's O'Keefe. O'Keefe drilled the big boy. Meanwhile, 53 takes LaCroix downfield 20 yards. Wow, what a collision that was. We're going to see it. You're going to see big versus big here, folks. Boom, look at that.
And great job. But another 4 blue jerseys before the kid even crossed the line.
Wow.
They gotta start figuring something out, whether they want to air it out or hit
Yeah,
outside.
they're going to have to air it out. And we're going to see the roll pass against Palmer from the backside. And a sack inside they're going to mark him down forward progress at the 6. Foxborough's got to use a timeout right here wisely. You got a third and long, man. Foxborough has a chance to get the ball back yet one more time. Watch Palmer come like untouched.
Flies off.
And again, you got LaCroix with good pressure up the gut. Well, welcome to Hockomock League football.
Yep. I mean, it doesn't matter how talented you are if you can't get a second to set up and throw.
No.
And that's what you got to do. When you go into a scouting report and you hear a lot about a talented player, you got to make everything around him hard and tough. And that's what Foxborough's doing. And we said in the pregame, Foxborough's defense is probably the best defense they've seen all year. Let alone, we have some skill guys on our defensive line and our linebackers that are some of the best kids in the state.
Mm-hmm. And you got Foley and Lombardi that are out right now, right? And that's 2 starting linebackers. So the last few years, the defense has just been so good. And when you graduate a couple kids, the next couple kids step up. It's just a credit to our coaching staff.
Yeah, our coaches have done a great job the last few years of getting our sophomores involved heavily when they're young, whether it's garbage time or important time.
Right.
Just developing. So when it comes to their senior year, they're ready and they're leaders.
All right, 3rd and long. There's a shot down the middle. Ooh, high pass. Incomplete, stops the clock. Foxborough's going to get the ball back, punting from the end zone. We already saw this punter drop his last snap.
Honestly, if Ford caught onto that, he probably was getting to the
a little bit of room
35, 40. It's a pretty good seed down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But now, for the 3rd time, they are punting within the 5-yard line and giving Foxborough the ball probably better field position than the first 4 times.
So you got Taft and Rice back, 2 deadly return guys. The punter's like literally 2 yards from the back of the end zone. A good kick. Rice going to try it. He's going to fall on it. Oh, there's a flag.
It is.
There's more stupidity. It just, how do you do stuff like that? That's pure frustration. Rice gives himself up. He actually falls on the ball. He's down. All right, nothing there. No harm. Now he wants to get up, and this young man decides,
The shove. You don't shove.
That's pure frustration.
And now they're going to have better field position than the first 4 times with 1 timeout and a minute left to be at 30 points at half.
So that young man is now sitting on the bench over there wondering, that was not a good thing to do. And if Foxborough scores here because of a shorter field, then you got to own up for that one. So again, Foxborough look at it inside the 30, 29-yard line. They got 2 timeouts left. A minute and 43. Maybe Dulesky goes up top now.
What is the slaughter rule in the playoffs?
I don't know if there is a slaughter rule in the playoffs. I think it goes away. Here's Rice on the jet sweep. Cut. No, nothing there. Well defended. Well defended. Number 4, number 5.
Number 4 is having a great game.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what class that kid is in, because that's someone, if he's a junior or sophomore, he's a kid you definitely want back next year.
Yep. All right, Foxborough going quick.
Got some miscommunication on that right side.
Draw play. Taft is going to fight ahead. He's down to the 25. Maybe see a timeout right here. Nope, they're letting it go. Oh, now we get a timeout. They let about 5 seconds go off the clock there, but. So we have a 3rd and about 6. You want a present? Should be by your, okay. The scoreboard's not reflective, so it could be the last timeout for Foxborough.
I wonder if that's why they wasted that 5 seconds. I wonder if they were communicating whether it's better to take it now or wait till after the 3rd down play.
Again, there's really no safety here. Foxborough doesn't have any wideouts, but there's the bootleg. Oh, Taft.
What a play. What a play.
I was just about to say we're bunched to this side, and they're thinking run play the whole time.
Coach Crew's drawing up some magic this postseason run.
He is. He's an offensive genius at work right now.
What a great play. Throwback. You're rolling right, throwing it back left.
And Dulesky's been on target all day today.
Quick, too. A lot of quick throws.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Right here, right? Look, there's the bunch.
Slip
There's
right out.
Right out. Yeah, a little wheel route out of the backfield.
Great throw. Great after catch.
Well, everything, as we mentioned earlier, everything going Foxborough away. It just.
You got 50 seconds, 2 timeouts. You better take some shots. Try to get a point on the board.
It's almost like, if you are Archbishop Williams right now, do you even try to attempt a long pass for fear that it gets picked off? Maybe you just see what you get off this kick return and then, maybe take a short screen out or something like that. But I just don't see them trying to put the ball up near right away because right now nothing's going their way. I see only more bad things happening. So they're back to 3 deep guys. Again, Russo's doing a fine job kicking today. And this is a deep one in the middle. And he's going to get end zone. So they'll bring it out to the 20. Really good kick by Cam Russo. So 50 seconds. Ball at your own 20-yard line, trailing by 31. The other thing, they've had terrible field position all game so far. They haven't even had an opportunity where they've taken over near midfield.
Yeah, I don't think have they got the ball
I don't think
past
they've
the
been in
20-yard
front. I
line
don't
today?
think yeah, maybe the 30 tops. Now we're going to see a pass. Here's a little in the middle. Boom.
Oh, what a tackle.
You know who's going to make that hit? It's Hassett.
Yep, that low, great wrap tackle.
So you get an 8-yard gain.
Not using a timeout.
Nope, they're down to 35 seconds. Again, no hurry. That receiver was hung out right there. I mean, it's good pitch and catch, but Hassett loves the hit. Now we're at 20 seconds. And here comes Iorio up the gut. And Taft's going to chase him down. And then your quarterback's going to take unnecessary hits right here. Josh Hinton throws him to the ground.
And you're going into half. You got, I don't know what you go from here, halftime speech-wise.
There is none. There is none. All right. Hey, obviously, the coverage in the secondary is very good. There's no open receivers. He does get pressure. Iorio, first guy in there. He does a nice job of eluding Taft, but then, boom, all the backside pressure comes. Foxborough came to play today, without a doubt. Well, I might actually sit. We'll be back for second half action in about 12 minutes. All right, welcome back. If you're just joining us, you haven't missed a lot other than a Foxborough onslaught. 31-0 halftime score. Foxborough just complete command from the opening whistle. Every drive Foxborough has had has resulted in a score. 4 touchdowns, 3 by Taft, and 1 by Dulesky, and a 30-yard field goal by Andrew Higgins. Defensively, the Warriors have shut down the freshman phenom Hudson Garrity. We do have a roster. We do have a roster right now, so we'll be able to call out names better in the second half. Still have an issue starting to get some of the numbers though, but yeah, it's just I don't know, Phil. What do you got to say?
I think everything we thought, like what they had to do to Foxborough's done times like 10. I feel like their defense is playing some of the best football I've seen them play all year. Offensively, they're just being efficient. Whether it's the run game, the pass game, the quick play, the deep ball, like everything is going Foxborough's way. Special teams. And I think the one thing too is if they get the stop here, do we start seeing some fresh jerseys, knowing that there's a Thanksgiving game in 5 days and then a Super Bowl the following week?
Right.
Obviously, it's not over yet, but if you can waste 4 or 5 minutes off the clock right here in the first drive and stop them, you're up 31-0. That's more than 4 scores.
Yeah.
And you got 2 games that you have to be ready for, one being for a division and the second being for the state.
I agree with you. I think if we get, even if the score remains the same, we get deep into the third quarter. I think you see Thorcell check in. It never hurts to get those kids reps anyhow. And then I also think you might see Hardiman, Pignone, a couple of those guys get some carries. Again, we're missing Foley already, but you don't want to see anything happen to Jack Taft.
Especially with Lombardi being over there with no pads on.
Right. Now, Lombardi, I was talking to somebody at halftime. He's got ice on the leg. He was able to walk off the field. I'm guessing he might have like a deep shin bruise or something like that. I mean, he was holding his leg. I don't think it's a knee. But again, I don't have accurate information.
Yeah, I hope it wasn't Indy because he's a talented young athlete. And
Sure is.
The heck of the year he's having, coming in as a junior, getting his opportunity and growing to play in both ways, being a starter. Like, you'd hate for that end of the season for him.
Oh, yeah.
Especially a week before Gillette.
Yeah, it's just been a great first half. The sun is fighting its way through the clouds here, so the second game today will have much better weather. I do think early on, too, I think the wet conditions, although it wasn't really raining, I think it affected some of the throws. And certainly the pressure Foxborough's put on Garrity has really impacted his ability to throw the ball. So,
yeah, between the weather and, I mean, they haven't really called any shots. They've called quick, and run.
Right. All right, so again, we get the squib kick in the middle. Oh, we get a little return room here. That's number 3. That's Wigman. They're going to get their best field position of the game. There we go.
There's some extra
gonna be
stuff
another
at the
flag.
end.
That's going to be another flag on Archbishop Williams, I'm sure. Their frustration is taking over their common sense here. They've drawn a couple unsportsmanlike penalties on situations that were really not the smartest move.
You have an opportunity for your best field position. Oh, it's on Foxborough? Oh. So they're calling that on Gabe Boulay, I believe, while he was sitting there with his hands up.
And then the kid shoved him. All right, I'm actually a little surprised by that because we saw the end of the play. All right. All right. And you see Boulay get shoved away. So yeah, maybe he did something first, and that's what the ref was going to call, and then the other guy was just protecting his guy. So apologies to Archie's on that one there. They have the ball at the Foxborough 45, and Trevor Palmer is in the backfield, and this young man is going nowhere. That's number 4, Nelson. He'll get forward progress, but he's going to lose 7 yards in the meantime.
Blocks down.
Like nobody blocks him.
Yeah, blocks down with Palmer coming around that edge on a jet.
That's not even like a smart decision. I mean, you're looking at probably your best defensive lineman right there, and he goes untouched.
I mean, he got in the backfield before the running back could even get down there to lead block.
Yeah. So 2nd and 17. Ball back on the Bishop side of the field. All right, we're going to see Garrity drop back, and he's got pressure again, and he's going to get the 7 yards back. He's back out to the 45 of Foxborough. So we'll bring it 3rd and 10, more manageable. Stepped up in the pocket. Coverage downfield for the Warriors is very good. All right, the Bishops break the huddle. They got 1 split wide to the far side, 2 to the near side. We got motion, and we're going to see the outside shot, and that's not going to be enough for a first down. Gillespie, 8-yard gain, pass completion. Bring up a 4th and 2. They're going for it. They got to go for it. All right, this is a good design play here.
Number 16 again.
Garrity actually has time to pass right there. All right. 4th and 2 from the Foxborough 37-yard line.
Seems like number 16 is his favorite target so far today. He's got probably about 4 or 5 catches right now.
All right. Drop back pass, middle screen. He catches it. He gets the first down. Nelson on the reception and the first down. And there has been many first downs for the Bishops today. Again, safe call in the middle. Ball now at the Foxborough 31.
This little drive they're putting together right now.
Yeah, taking a lot of time though. You know, I mean, It's hard to make up 31 points when you take 30 seconds in the huddle. Garrity again, under some pressure. He's going to be sacked. Diaz has got him. That's going to be like, honestly, this is a generous spot because he actually got tackled back about the 47. I would have given it like the 44, but they spotted at the 41. It'll be a loss of like 10 yards.
Our two DNs are having a heck of a day.
Yeah,
today.
they are.
They're making those tackles work.
Yeah. So just after, you put together a couple nice plays, you take a huge step backwards. 2nd and 20 now from the Warrior 41. Again, twins to both sides. Garrity drops back. Middle screen. And Jack Taft, after like, 1 yard gain. Beatty on the reception. Beatty pays a price for a 1 yard gain, too. It's like when they throw these, there's like no blocking. This is just this underneath pass. You need 20 yards and you throw a 1 yard pass.
It doesn't seem like they have much of an answer for our zone coverage. Like our zone coverage is just sitting where they're putting the ball. They haven't really adjusted their routes or their play.
All right, 3rd and 19. Foxborough 5-man front. Here comes the pressure. Again with the middle, underneath pass. Oh, we missed a tackle. He steps out of bounds.
I don't think he got a first down. Yeah,
He's short.
He's actually at the
he stepped
5
out
yards.
at the 20. He stepped out to 25. Dulesky missed the tackle. Very uncommon of that happening, but
great catch.
Really good catch. Yeah.
He was tiptoeing down that sideline.
So 4th and 4. Nice gain right there. They gained 15 on that play. We're coming down to 7. Well, actually, the clock has stopped with the out of bounds. It's 7:14 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
4-minute drive. You need to get points.
They got 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. All right. Garrity being flushed.
He has a kid.
Deep middle.
Through the hands.
Oh, it's intercepted. Kneeled down.
He had him for a while, but that pressure, that offensive line just couldn't handle the pressure, which made him force out.
All right, reverse view angle here. Thanks to our cable crew. He throws off of his off-balance throw.
Through the kid's hands.
Through his hands. So that's his touchdown if he high points that.
So if that kid holds on to that throw right there is why he's got D1 scouts on him. Rolling out back foot on a rope 45 yards through the kid's hands.
Yeah, and that was a senior captain that dropped that pass there.
I mean, that's a hard catch to make. Like it hit his hands, but he's expecting that to get tipped, let alone to high point that. But that's the change right there. You catch that, it's a whole different game.
Yeah. Now Foxborough kills all their momentum, takes over at the 20. 7:02 remaining in 3rd quarter. And here we go with Taft again with O'Keefe. And there's a big run by Jack. Forced out of bounds here by number 11, Deptos. That's the kid who just tipped the ball. He's out to the 36-yard line. 37. Gain of 17 by Jack Taft. Look at O'Keefe out in front of him, though, right?
Just stay right behind him, stay patient, takes one out.
I think Matty O's going to steal some bases for us this year, Coach.
I know. He's moving very well.
He's moving very well. Again, Taft again with the, he gets dragged down from behind. Handful of shirt there by number 53 is Santiago. 2-yard loss, 2nd and 12. I like it. Clock keeps moving though. It's the beauty of this. All right. Got some personnel movement going in there. Boland's in. He's coming to the near side. We're going trips receivers to the far side. We got nobody covering on that. We got 3 against 2 on the defense over there.
Oh, he ran right into the heart of the Bishop line.
Well, no gain on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down. If he had had time, we had 3 receivers against 2 defenders over on the far side. We'll break down in coverage communication.
They haven't adjusted well at all today on the trips and like the reformation when we switch. I mean, it's not like we don't do that all year.
I know. We really haven't shown too much today that's different from what we've seen all year.
Yeah. It's just quick shifts with personnel through injuries.
Right.
And maybe that's what's throwing them off because we're missing a few of the guys that are in a lot more often.
Here's that bunch again, Phil. All right. Again, Dulesky's going to get about a yard out of that. Maybe no, they're going to mark him no gain, but the clock keeps moving. This is the first series that Foxborough's been held. We're going to see Russo punt for the first time today.
Not a bad day as a punter. First time coming on with 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
There you go.
Foxborough's going to make sure it's a clean snap and get it off. You don't want to give Archbishop any chance of anything here.
You only have 1 guy back. All right. Keep that clock moving. Good snap. Nice high spiral kick. This ball, fair catch. Yep, that's all you can do with that one.
It's a great punt.
All right. Gardner Harris, I believe, was the return guy. Caught that. Great kick by Russo. When you get no return, it's all net. That's a wonderful thing. So the Bishops, their second possession of the second half, and it comes with just under 4 minutes. It is extremely difficult to make up 31 points in the amount of time they have remaining in this contest.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting the ball back, but you got 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, down 4 scores.
Yeah.
And that's if you get 2 every time.
That's it. The big back running. He gets hit from behind. It looks like maybe Hinden on. No, that's Palmer. Hinden was over there, but Palmer was the one that dragged him down from behind. Copeland gains a good 3-yard gain, maybe 4. Second down. That left tackle's a good-sized kid. Just see him right here from this distance.
Yeah, he's a false start.
Yeah. Now another mistake by the Bishops. Yeah, look at that kid, 75.
Yeah, that's a strong build kid.
He's only a junior. Krippendorf, number 75, I believe. That kid is, wow, he is tall.
Yeah, that's a great left tackle to have.
Yeah, right there for sure. He's probably about 6'5", maybe 6'6", and I'm going to guess probably somewhere around 270 pounds.
Yeah, their right tackle is a good size kid too. I don't know if he's a senior, but he's a good. They got a lot of key pieces return next year.
Yeah, they sure do.
I don't like this coverage of Grip. I can't believe he'll throw the ball every time.
All right, here we go. We got Garrity rolling to back. Oh, off the hands of Nelson. Brings up 3rd down.
They're doing a great job of making this kid move around.
Yeah. If he's a pocket passer, today's not the day to be a pocket passer. Certainly with the pressure. That ball should be caught. If it hits you on the hands and your hands aren't fully extended, away from your body, you got to catch that. That would have been a nice little gain.
That would have made it 3rd and 3, not 3rd and 12 right now?
Yeah. So here we go. 3rd and long again. Foxborough going to call
I
timeout.
think they're only got 10 on the field right now.
Yeah. O'Keefe checked out.
Foxborough.
2:52 remaining. No change since the halftime score. We're still sitting at 31-0 Foxborough. We get the winner.
I believe Shawsheen won in OT
Did
last
Shawsheen
night.
win last night?
Yeah. I
Okay.
believe they won 22-14 in OT.
Wow. So they had a battle. All right, timeout's over.
Coach, what are you drawing up on this play here? If this is you making this call.
You know what? They've been throwing the screens a lot, and they've been somewhat successful. I would almost try a bubble screen instead of something in the middle if I was thinking screen. But also 22, even maybe a draw play, because Foxborough's only rushing 4, and they're playing for the pass. 22 is in the backfield. You got a single linebacker in the middle.
A lot of space off the receivers.
Yeah.
On that backside, there's about 8 yards off between the receiver and DB.
All right. He takes the shot at them. Oh. Again, great coverage by Philbin over there. All right. Would have been just shy of the marker, but certainly doable for a 4th down attempt. But
there's a lot going on that Archbishop side of arguing right now.
The down marker is all backwards. The guy flipped it to 2nd down instead of 4th, so there we go.
That's a great call by that coach there, though. Playing
yeah.
off, hit that. You would have caught that. You'd be 4th and 1.
Yeah, Shawsheen beat North Reading last night, so North Reading was the number 5 seed, put up a battle. Low snap, gets the kickoff, decent kick after a bad snap. And again, good little roll. Ball will be down like about the 33-yard line of Foxborough. So we got 2:34 remaining in the 3rd quarter. We may be seeing Dorsell.
Nah, I think Dulesky's
It's still
coming back.
Dulesky?
Yeah.
All right.
I bet you they just want to get one more score, put it away. That sun really came out to play, though, in
Yeah.
the 2nd half.
You came at the right time for if you have the 2nd game.
Just glad these white jerseys and gold numbers weren't out here with the sun all day.
Oh, yeah, brutal.
Still 2-on-1 on the backside with the Twins.
Here we go, Taft again. And he's out, 16-yard gain. Boy, it must be fun running behind Matt O'Keefe. You can never, I mean, we've seen this like often over the last 4 years. Matt's a 4-year starter. He's going to go down as Foxborough's all-time games played player. He's got over 50 games under his belt.
Nick Hardiman in the backfield.
Ah, there you go, Hardo. And he gets the carry. And he's going to get out to midfield. He's going to grab a couple.
A little jumpy.
2nd and 8. Yeah, Catholic Memorial, how they're even a D2 school. 49-0 over Winchester last night.
Yeah, that will be them versus Fian.
Fian's going to have to play their best game, that's for sure. They certainly played a great game last night, beating Bridgewater Raynham. 2nd and 8. Another handoff here to Taft. And once again, behind the block of Matt O'Keefe. He's going to squeeze out. What's he going to get? He's going to get to the 46. So we'll bring up a 3rd and 4 situation for Foxborough. They'll stop the clock too.
Back to what you said, though, about CM being D2, I still don't understand that. I mean, I watched some play KP last year in the Super Bowl, and I felt like the first quarter was back and forth, but it's so many kids, so many things. Like, even KP couldn't.
And KP
is a powerhouse.
There it is. There's the free 5 yards. The discipline on the Warriors has been phenomenal today. And there's your first down. So Malden Catholic's coming in to play KP next. Malden is the number 12 seed, so they pulled off a couple upsets. They beat a good Marshfield team, and then they beat a good Hingham team. They've knocked off the 4 and 5 seeds. They're going to have their hands full, though, with King Philip. But nothing's impossible. And then North Attleboro has got Milton today at Milford High School. That's not Taft. I think it's Piggy.
Yeah, it's Pignone.
Pignone on 22 on that carry. Pignone's a tough little runner. Very, very athletic young man. He'll get more touches next year, spelling Taft once in a while.
Yeah, him and Harmon are a good duo.
Yeah.
They're both sophomores. I coached them for a couple of years. They're both workhorses.
Yep. Come to the end of the third quarter. Yeah, Hardeman's a tough kid.
He's still growing, too. I think he's probably grown about another inch or two since baseball in the spring.
Season, yeah. I mean, Coach is going to coach until he's no longer breathing, I think. And we've said it years and years. We're very fortunate to have him. And kids want to play for him. And the coaching staff he assembles, there's not a lot of turnover in coaches. Some of these guys are long-tenured people. You know, when somebody has left, like Mike Baderi left a couple years ago because his boys were playing in high school in Mansfield, and Mike had been there for 30 years with Coach, 30-plus years. And then just, you know, Coach's son, Brian, steps up. You know, Brian Carew steps up. A lot of dedicated guys here.
Yeah, so it's just that tradition. You have that tradition when you have a coach that's been here for as long as Coach has been, and then but you also got it feeds through our youth program as well. I mean, you got guys like you that have been doing this for a while, and it just builds that tradition all the way up. And you go from strong, rich tradition of Foxborough youth to the high school. It just builds. That's why our program's had such great success.
Exactly, and Coach comes down. He was there 2 weeks ago. Come down for a couple of our practices there. Just you know, talk to the kids, pump them up. All right, Dulesky under. Oh, he's going to get hit from behind. He's going to lose about 14 on that. Really unnecessary.
It's the stuff you don't want. You just made a good play. You lost 15 yards. Don't make them gain 15.
Yeah, it's going to be third and a half a mile for Foxborough here. Great pressure on that backside, but again, it's just the unnecessary stuff at the end. Teenage boys and frustration. I mean, we were there.
Especially senior year, you're down 31, your Final Four. Yeah, you have one more game left, but probably this might be the first time Archbishop's been to this situation to be in the Final Four, let alone you're right there. It brings a lot of emotions out.
Screen pass.
Go, Piggy. Oh, he fumbled.
He's got to be close, though. He may have the first down.
I think he fumbled.
He did fumble, but I think he fell on it. Nope. Kid from Archbishop.
I think they said white ball.
We did see Piggy fumble this at the very end. Yeah, it's out.
Well, he landed on it.
He landed on it. He got it back, and then the other kid took it away from him. Almost broke his arm in the process. He would have had enough for the first down, I believe, too.
Yeah, that's great. What a great little screen right there. Down by contact.
Foxborough, yeah, Foxborough.
And they're going to give him the first down, too?
Yeah.
That's a good little call, though. You come in as a sophomore, get a screen, make 25-yard gain.
Unbelievable. Look at this.
Still up.
He is.
I don't know where he set that out of bounds.
All right, so little bubble screen out there to Cam Rice. He had to go down for the ball.
Great blocking by
Poland.
Hassett.
Yeah, Hassett always great blocking. Look at Rice, though. He's a tough little bugger to bring down because he's so elusive and he's low to the ground.
It's going to be weird next year not having a Hassett or Henry.
I know.
Both those kids.
I know. Generations.
And they're just so physical. They love contact.
They love it.
Put their body out on every play to make a hit, whether it's offensively or defensively.
All right, so we have 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. 8.5 minutes to go in the game. Foxborough taking all the time in the world between snaps now. And there's Piggy. And he gets knocked. Oh, there's a flag. So what are we going to have here? This number 14. It's number 14 for the Bishops. His coach is pulling him off the field, but he just threw a cheap shot at Deleski.
I'm not sure what the flag is. Is it holding? Yeah, holding.
So I was just going to say a minute ago, so Foxborough threw a couple back-to-back pass plays. All right, obviously the screen was a good call because they needed like 20-something yards. But then you go back to the opposite side with Cam Rice. Somebody might say, why are you throwing a ball with a 31-point lead? And I'll flip that the other side. It says, when you have guys taking shots at our players, unnecessary shots, all right, then obviously the sportsmanship thing is out the window. And that's not Coach. Coach is not that way that he would do that. But Carew also wants to make sure his guys get some work. And, but in my mind, I'm thinking like, well, that's what you get. Is that Moran?
I mean, I think, too, though, it's one of those things where you're playing your game. It's not like they're taking shots. They're running screens that we work on efficiently. They run a third and long play.
Yeah.
So it's like anyone that says anything wrong with this is Foxborough's playing their game. And it's not like their seniors are still in. It's not Taft with 4 touchdowns still run the ball consistently. It's you got sophomores getting work in with some of their starting line to develop them. Because a lot of these kids playing right now might be playing most of the game Thursday. We don't know.
Yeah.
They need to be ready and they're got to be fresh.
This is true. And Thursday, it's not just Thanksgiving, Turkey Day, the usual stuff. The league title's on the line. Foxborough needs to win in order to secure the Hawkmock title. For the
Porcel's checking
division.
in.
All right, Maxie's in. And we get a quick whistle. Moran just moved there, but the whistle, that's all right.
It's all right.
He made a substitution change. He used up the whole clock. What's the big deal?
Want to get some of the young guys in. I mean, we rotated in another receiver. Got a
that's for
different
Sean
tight
Rice.
end in now. Got Moran at tight end now.
All right. Handoff, Pignone. If you look, if they do this play again, or even if we see a replay, watch Diaz 71, how far off the line he is. All right, we're going to see this. Look where he's at. He was so far back because he was pulling on the play.
Yeah,
backside pull. Yeah. All right.
I love what Coach is doing here. He's getting some of the senior subs out.
Right.
Play-by-play.
Play-by-play, so you get a little
see 'em.
recognition.
Yeah, for all the hard work they put in, which is a great thing.
All right, we got third and 22. Max is going to throw. Oh, Rice went up for it. The other Rice for Sean. He got a hand on it. Not a bad ball by Thorcell.
That's one of those ones you got to go up and grab.
We are on speed clock. Clock
so
is running, so I think it's
must be 30
28
points
to
through
4.
3.
Yeah. So we're going to see a replay here. Rice had position. Yeah. Not a bad ball by Thorcell, like I said. So we got 4th down, 4 minutes remaining in the game. The clock is running because we are under running clock time. Might get another delay of game penalty here. Yep.
One. You better shot that ball.
Handoff. Pignon's going to get stood up. Tackle by number 5 there, Kaylin Taylor. So Bishops take over again. Trips receivers to the far side. All right.
Oh, nice little pass deflection.
There's going to be a bunch. There's a flag now. What's this flag? This going to be face guarding? Hardiman didn't even know the ball was coming. All right.
He didn't even touch him.
Can you call face guarding on this?
No, he got beat and he just.
Oh, he puts his hand. No, they're down. And he gets hit in the head. That's a rough call. It isn't like his hands stayed up. He put him up briefly, brought him down.
Yeah, and it's also like, too, it's one of those things where it wasn't like he had a good coverage. He got beat,
yeah,
and they got the ball thrown off his head.
Yeah. Coach Martinelli, I mean, again, he's not happy because his player's being called for something that, he's defending him. It's just like it was not a great call.
Actually, was it a flag? I'm not sure what the flag was for.
I think they got face guarding.
They did call it face guard? Because at first they went back to where the quarterback was, and then they moved up, and now they went back, and now they're here.
We'll see what we get for.
So it's 15?
Wow.
Almost like I thought it would have been like a roughing the passer for 15 or something.
Well, I don't think Garrity ever got hit.
The clock is still running even with the timeout.
I know. We're down to a minute.
Bishop's first and 10 from the 47-yard line.
Well, the ball's out to the Bishop's own 47. We're under a minute. It's going to be 1st and 10. Timeout Foxborough. So this is beautiful because the clock keeps going.
Oh, I think they burned a timeout to end the game.
Exactly.
40-second timeout.
That's exactly what they did.
Game is over. That is amazing.
He wasn't even going to let him get one more playoff.
That's amazing.
Wow. Well, certainly not the score that I had expected, but the result, yeah, I didn't think the Bishops could keep up with us. And they never had a chance. They really didn't have too much going right for them today at all. Foxborough's dominating, and Archbishop Williams made enough mistakes for a season, let alone one game.
Yeah, as Foxborough's just looked like the most disciplined team there, and it also, I mean, I think the senior leadership and having the vets in this situation really showed today.
Yeah, agreed. So we move on to yet another Super Bowl, third year in a row. Rematch with Shawsheen.
Yeah, it should be a good one.
So it'll be the tiebreaker. We beat Hanover the first time, but this will be the third time we're playing Shawsheen. We each have won one.
Yep.
So we'll see the date in the future, but now we're on to Mansfield for the Hawkmock title. And we will be covering that with Foxboro Cable Access. So until then, everybody have a good rest of your weekend, and we'll see you on Thanksgiving.
Thank you for watching this Cable 8 sports coverage of the 2025 football season. Game coverage made possible through the efforts of Foxboro Cable Access volunteers. You can watch all the Warrior home games Mondays and Tuesdays at 8 on Comcast HD channel 1072 and Verizon HD channel 2139. You can also catch us online at fcatv.org and follow us on Facebook and on all social media platforms.